How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have news about the third biggest wallet in cryptocurrency, and it seems like I was wrong at this point. It's not BlackRock, but that's actually super bullish. I want to talk about why that is. I also want to show you some information why we know BlackRock holds cryptocurrency already. And we have some other news that we should cover. Bitcoin's moving up. Why is this happening? If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification as well underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. I also want to thank Evador, but we'll talk more about that later. As you can see, treasuries are falling here today, and this is causing the traditional market to move up. Stocks are moving up pretty drastically, and it's moving cryptocurrency up. You can see in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin's up 3%, Ethereum's up 3.7%, BNB's up 5.6%. Everything's up today because of treasuries falling. That, I think, is the easiest explanation why. We also are seeing Bitcoin bounce off of support. And I had talked about actually this level right around 25,000, actually right where my cursor is in between these two lines. I had talked about that being support because we had seen some resistance and then support in the past. But really, we bounced up even a little bit lower. It was really close to that $25,000 mark, about $25,250 we bounced off of, which was almost the exact same level that we had seen resistance at in the past, and we had seen some support there too. So this is pretty much playing to a T what we said in the last couple of videos, which is we could see a bounce then just go right back up. Now, of course, anything can happen. We don't know exactly what's going to happen moving forward, but TA does help us kind of get an idea. And I have bought a little bit around this level. If you want to see what I'm buying, you can check out the link to the Patreon underneath the video. Now, we had news yesterday about this wallet at $3 billion worth of BTC. It had been buying. I laid out my case in yesterday's video about why I was pretty sure it was BlackRock. I said not 100% certainty, but maybe 70% certainty, because they had been accumulating at the same time that BlackRock was filing an ETF. Basically, this day corresponded where they bought this amount of Bitcoin. The second to last buy. This was the day before BlackRock filed for an ETF. So it made sense to me that they were buying in ahead of time. Now it's kind of come out that Arkham Intelligence, a well-regarded cryptocurrency analytics firm, doesn't think it's BlackRock. They actually think this belongs to Robinhood, which is actually really bullish in my opinion. I'll explain why that is. Robinhood is buying BTC to have more value in the ETFs in which it participates. They say that this is the implications of this. First, the sheer volume of Bitcoin amassed within such a short period underscores the platform's commitment to the world of cryptocurrencies. And that's what I thought was really interesting too. When you look at Robinhood, the company, they're not huge. I mean, they have $10 billion worth of market cap, and they have some cash on their balance sheet, but still, $3 billion of Bitcoin. I don't know what they're doing with it, to be honest, but they are accumulating extremely fast. They say this may signal Robinhood's aspirations to offer enhanced services to the cryptocurrency users. Holding a significant Bitcoin reserve could empower the platform to weather market fluctuations and ensure seamless transactions, even during times of heightened volatility. Now, why I think this is so bullish, not only did we have someone buying $3 billion worth of Bitcoin very quickly, and that stopped whoever was selling from selling on the open market, or it just caused the price to go up more because there's a strong holder. It also means BlackRock hasn't straight up bought spot Bitcoin yet. At least I don't think so, unless they have some other accounts, right? This means that when I thought that they had bought this significant amount yesterday, that didn't actually happen. So if they want to get a significant position in Bitcoin buying spot, it makes sense that they would have to buy from here, have to buy at some point. They will have to buy spot Bitcoin if they want to offer this ETF to their clients. Now, I do have some information that shows they actually have a pretty significant position in crypto already, just not specifically Bitcoin. They're really trying to buy Bitcoin, in my opinion, but they can't quite yet. But I can prove it to you. Now, I do want to tell you about a project called Evador real quick. They are a partner of the channel, and they're trying to make a new take on cryptocurrency. Instead of DeFi, I think a lot of people have heard about DeFi, decentralized finance. They're working on ReFi, which is regenerative finance, which is an approach to make financial systems and practices compatible with environmental and sustainability, social sustainability, contributing to both the well-being of people and the planet. You can see their project here. I'll leave links to it underneath the video, but they're trying to create a new blockchain that's focused on the environment as well. The company behind it, Eva Labs, was founded as a nonprofit organization, and they're trying to use the money from these projects, excluding blockchain costs, to carry the world forward into a greener future. They're also working on Eva Store, Eva Forest, Eva Wallet, among other things as well. I'll leave links to this all underneath the video, like I said. They also are doing an airdrop with 5 million Eva tokens. Now, this is a newer project, so keep that in mind when you are thinking about investing. They are doing their IEO on P2B exchange, and right now you can buy 1 Eva token for 0.04 USDT. So I'll leave links to all this underneath the video. Special thanks to Eva for sponsoring this video. Now, I talked about how BlackRock has a large position in cryptocurrency already, and you can see it because they own significant amounts of some of these crypto-related stocks. They own 6.64% of MicroStrategy. Only a couple people own more. The Vanguard Group owns 9%, but that's a lot of money. That's $300 million worth of MicroStrategy. They also are one of the largest holders of CleanSpark at 5.23% of CleanSpark, which is $35 million. Vanguard Group obviously owns more. Vanguard Group owns a lot of some of these companies as well, and we don't ever hear about Vanguard going into Bitcoin or crypto, but they own a lot of these positions. Mara also, BlackRock owns 6.44% of. Vanguard Group owns 10%. And then Coinbase, Vanguard Group owns 7.2%, and then ARK owns the second most at 6.49%, then BlackRock at 3.31%, $609 million. So you can see BlackRock does own a lot of crypto-related stocks, even if they can't necessarily buy or haven't bought a huge position, 100,000 Bitcoin yet. They are biting on some of these other stocks, and you can see their positions are going up 4% change in how many they've bought / sold. They also added more, 44% more to Mara. They also bought more, 28% more of CleanSpark. They also bought 20% more of MicroStrategy. So a lot of these entities are buying up significant positions in crypto-related stocks, and I think it's just a matter of time until they can actually buy spot. Now, this is maybe sad news, maybe not, depending on who you are, but interesting news nonetheless. Wagner Group founder among passengers on a crashed plane. This just came out. If you remember, Wagner Group was the group that had the coup in June against Russia, bring tanks down closer to the capital. And now it just happens that the leader of this group happened to be in a plane crash. What are the chances of that? I'd say pretty good. So not good news whenever anyone gets in a plane crash, but just really shows you, again, what Putin's willing to do. So that is what's happening in the market. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think we're going to continue moving up for Bitcoin, or if this is just kind of a bounce and then we go right back down into where we were around 26,000. Let me know down below in the comment section. As I said, if you want to know what I'm buying and selling, you have seen that I was buying some crypto the last few days, or crypto-related stocks too. You can check out the link to the Patreon. And if you want to get an awesome hat, there are links to this underneath the video. Bitcoin is freedom. These are going to sell like hotcakes, I think, in the next bull market. But if you want to get one early, there are links underneath the video. Again, thank you to Evidor, and we'll see you in the next one.